Man, you have that thick British accent.
Cool it.
Life from that too.
He only does that when he wants to flex.
Hey,
We're live already, by the way. We're live already, by the way.
You gonna get that.
The rest of the other time,
Man.
he's just like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Like that's what
Lady-
Yep.
Where they going now?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stuck in the Middle. I'm Sir Hans.
I'm AK.
Man, we have some fellas out here. They already started. Like you guys could already hear from the beginning, man. It's about to be lit for real.
Definitely.
Man,
Reflex.
Patrick.
Was an honest man.
Amara, PK.DESIGN.
So you're just gonna put my gum
I'm
tonight?
gonna put I'm calling you Team Yaga.
Today's Mother's Day, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, shout out to the
we have
moms.
we have
Happy
to
Mother's
honor
Day.
your mother
Of
and
course.
speak
Yeah,
on your
man.
government.
Yeah.
I'm calling you Team Yaga, man.
Don't know. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
I'm down
Yo,
with
you
it.
heard
I don't know if this guy is British, Jamaican, or what, man.
No. Because
Don't
back
know.
in the UK, we have like the
Oh yeah.
the girl
True,
side is
true,
like
true. Yeah,
a lot of like Jamaicans and
Yeah.
Caribbeans over there. So
my thing, huh?
my thing.
Yo, I hate Patrick about. I was like, yo, like, man, like, 'cause I work with you.
Yeah,
I don't
of
mind, you don't mind if I put that out there, right?
No, it's
And
cool.
this dude, man, I work with this at a TV station down in DC, man. He was not into it at all. Like, he just, this man just wanted to do his own thing, man. Dude would bring his laptop to work, right? And be doing his, you know what I'm saying, like, parallel magazine. And, like, I don't know, that was the birth of it, right?
Yeah, it was.
He was, like, that was still like,
the rebirth. Well, planning station.
so where was it at that time?
So, I'm just trying to figure out what to do exactly. So had an idea, had a vision. You know, I just wanted to execute it. So it was pretty much that phase.
You the man behind it.
Nah, it's a lot of people behind it.
Well, first off, explain what Parallel
Yeah,
Magazine
definitely.
is, man.
Well, I mean, Parallel Magazine, pretty much the whole concept of it is to highlight Africans, innovative individuals, anybody doing something positive in the continent of Africa. So I feel that it's time for us to, you know, be recognized for, you know, what we do. We're very talented individuals, and we're underestimated.
Definitely.
And people go to our continent to rip the benefits out of it. So it's time to actually create something that represents us the proper way. So that's the whole concept behind it.
Kudos to you, man.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
How'd you team up with Yaga? Because that's, you know, so I was like, man, we got to get both of them.
Yeah. Nah, you go first. Your story might be different from mine. Go first. PK.
So funny story. I went to a fashion show. I think it was the first time that Nikki and Troy did All Things Ankara Fashion Week in DC. So I'm like, yo, who's this dark skinned guy? So first off, all the other models are walking around acting normal. You see this guy, he got his shirt off, six pack everywhere. He's just like this. And you're like, yo, who's that kid? And then I'm like, yo, what's good? And he's like, hello, yeah. He's always in full performance mode, yo. And I'm like, let's get together, let's link up and see what we can do together. And he was like, oh yeah, just hit me up. Phone me on IG. Yeah. Hit my manager up and let me know. I was like, what?
Hit my manager up.
So no, but he was like, yeah, sure, let's link up and do some stuff. So we started playing around with a whole bunch of concepts, and I think out of all the male models that I worked with, I've shot more stuff with him.
Yeah,
that's never been out.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I actually was like, yo, like, initially I hit you up and I was like, yo, it'd be dope to have both of y'all on for a stimulating discussion, and it's already popping. But yeah, like, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, the rest is history. So
history indeed.
What's your version of that story?
Oh man, I don't know about that. Yeah, my name is I don't know about that part. But PK has he's been one of the few people that's helped me skyrocket like where I am today. I owe it to him and a couple of few people I can count on one hand.
That's because you're very selective.
Of course, only the best, But PK is amazing. We met with a couple of works. People start recognizing it, and we're like, all right, cool. Now we know, we know we can make some magic happen. So we started working. As you said, we have a lot of works that he's not even published yet, or we've done a lot of shoots back storage, You're just waiting for the right time to put it out. But PK's amazing, you know. That's like the
man.
bro. That's like, yeah, he's the man. I'm telling you.
It's a lie.
He's the man. Nah, he's the man. He's the man. He's the man. He's the type to let you
He
know.
actually does all
No,
that.
man. This guy, anytime you show him, he's the type to let you know, hey, you fucking up. Do it properly. Nah, for real. He'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
That's
let,
real.
if you don't know him, you think he's difficult to shoot with, but it's cause he's so good. He has to be selective of them. Like, you cannot just be any person and come to his shoots, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
He's very selective and like that. He's the man. That's what I can say. He's the
That's
man.
what I was just telling you, like,
Yeah.
It's like it's dope to be different, man. You
For
know
real,
what I mean? Like
for real.
definitely, like your style, your
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man. Like,
Oh
the
yeah.
way the way you carry
definitely
yourself and all
stands
that is
out.
very different.
Appreciate
he
that,
stands out,
appreciate
you know?
that.
You don't have to be like everybody.
Apart from me doing it for the women, you know. It's but yeah,
that man has that true British confidence oozing out of him, yo.
But yeah,
Hey,
basically, man.
yo, Patrick, man, you had your recent magazine issue
Yes.
launched yesterday
Yes.
Parallel
Bruh.
magazine.
Yeah. That was
Man,
fun.
with Tiwa Savage.
I was
know.
very much looking forward to coming, but
What
due
happened?
to other circumstances, I had to go get the bag, man. The bag was caught.
The bag is
Yeah,
You loyal, you loyal.
Yeah, I'm loyal to those bills.
The bag
you
is
know?
important.
So I had to
You know
go
what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to go out there, you know what I'm saying, represent for the pod.
course,
you know,
thanks for
select
coming,
committee.
thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
coming.
Nah, it was dope, man. Like how, you know what I'm saying, how did it go yesterday, first of all? And
It was great. It was great. It was definitely a start. So it's definitely a
what you
start.
mean, we mean to start. You out here, bruh.
Yeah, man.
You're out here, man. Like you linked up with
I
Tiwa
mean,
Savage, right?
It's a start because I mean the level that we've started. We started off with Jidenna, so we're continuously growing. So
Yeah.
it's trying to, like I said, highlight people who are actually doing something positive. in
Yeah,
the continent,
I feel you, but let me. I want to find out, like, how did you convince Tiwa, Jidenna, apart from them seeing the bag? You know
I
what
mean,
I mean, like,
You know?
to piggyback on that real quick, right? Like, before you even answer that question, right? Let's like focus on how he even started the thing in the first place. Like, how did he even get to that point? And then while you were there, like,
it's all about setting boundaries and goals.
Yeah.
I do a lot of research.
Okay.
So I study around and see, okay, in the continent of Africa, as far as like publication and fashions and things of that nature, what's going on, what the market is like. And then I figure out a way on how to retransform that and reshape it. So, like I said, I'm more influenced with European and Western world. So based on when it comes to fashion and how they present things, it's totally different from the way that Africa is doing it. So it's like we're backward,
Yeah.
decades backward. So I'm like, okay, so I'm here, I have all the resources and all the tools. Why not create something that's even better than what they're doing and incorporate it with our culture? So that's the whole concept of it. So I'm like, okay, these individuals are people who Africans and, you know, people of color look up to. So why not link up with them and say, oh, I have this idea in mind. But before I had to do that, I had to create something that's, you know, up to standards with, you know, publications like Vogue and Elle and all these other major brands. So, like you said, that was the prepping I was doing.
Vogue might want to buy you out, man.
Telling you, for
I'm
real.
trying to tell you, yo.
Not for sale. Not for
Not for
sale.
sure.
Hey, wait till
Yo.
you see that bag.
I mean, no. The funny thing is, it's not about the bag or the bags and bags. I mean,
Right.
that's the end goal. Yes.
Go, yeah.
But it's more so just, you know, representing, you know, our culture in the proper
Yes.
way.
Yes.
So, you know, influencers in the community, I was like, okay, so let me reach out to these people. They're doing something different. They're doing something, you know, great. People are reacting to it. Let me reach out and see, you know, not everybody's going to respond the same way, but whoever does, we can create magic together.
definitely.
So that's how, you know, the issues have been about. So just linking up with him and a couple other models too as well. I like to work with new talent. Like, I scout around. I get a lot of emails and a lot of people hit me up saying, yo, let's shoot. But if I can't think of a concept or, you know, an idea behind what we're shooting, there's no point of me shooting it. So
Is it up for them to come up with the concept?
no. I come up with majority of the concepts that I shoot.
So do they give you the ideas and then you just
sometimes, but most of the time I haven't gotten any idea that's made me go like, oh my god, let's do it. So I'm still waiting for that, but
Let's do it.
Listen, man.
So,
yeah.
as you know, I like I said, I will research a concept and then I'll try to flip it around and create something. And then when I come up with concepts, I already know, the type of models or the type of look that I'm going for. So I'll just start hitting up those individuals.
Like tell me, when that Jidenna piece came out, what was it like?
It was crazy.
People just trying to find out, like,
phenomenal.
Because I have a Tumblr, and I came across it. I was like, wow. I thought it was like from Vogue or something. You know what I mean? And then when he was like, oh, such and such, he did such and I'm like, wow. Like, I was just blown about it. So that was the starting point of you.
I mean, with that one, I linked up with some incredible people just to create that issue. So shout out to
Was it exclusive to him or you were in it, right?
Yeah.
It was, like I said, it was whenever we do concepts and things of that nature, we come up with ideas and we try to incorporate, and include everyone that we've been working with. So,
it's basically like, like every concept has like models or people that can fit into that category. Some things I might not fit into it. He might need another model, But most of the time I feel as though he saves the most difficult ones for me. It's all good though,
Yo, like, this man being like that. The picture we had for the flyer, like, what were you rubbing? Like, it was like some kind of.
Oh no, it was.
Why don't you tell him about the
Maybe.
story?
No. That's actually. Well, I was home. PK hit me up. Hey, let's do something. We literally didn't plan to shoot.
Yeah.
Like we didn't plan. It was just like, come over. I'm free. When you free, because I'm always working. He's always busy. So it's like every little time we have, we try to make best use of it. So I was like, I bet. I went through. He has a couple of beats from other people, like designers and stuff like that. So it was just there, like we were just playing. Like I don't want to say playing, but we're playing with it. Yeah. It was just.
So I was like, he one thing he hates is grease and baby.
For real. He's like, yo,
not again.
He was just spraying. He was bathing me in baby oil, bro.
He was like, yo, so is it good? I was like, nah, man. I literally took this.
It wasn't the baby oil that you pour into your pot. It was the spray, bro. Like my face. I'm like, damn.
That was genius of you coming up with that. And that was like genius of you accepting and trusting him.
For real.
He
always.
That's what makes him a great model.
He always pushes me, man. I'm telling you.
Every crazy idea that I come up with, he's like, huh?
Because you have that one picture, you have like the beads going around.
Oh yeah.
I looked at it, I'm like,
he was trying to hang me. That was the that was the truth. He was trying to hang me. Like, you talk too much. Let me put that on your neck. Maybe you keep quiet.
But yeah, man. Yaga, like, how did you get into modeling?
Okay, so basically, I've been modeling exclusively for, I would say, a good 4 to 3 years. But when I started, it was just for fun. I love taking pictures, Once again, back to the women, for the women. But
who told you that, like, modeling is what you could do? Like, or did you just say?
I remember one time when I was in secondary school. I mean, that's what we call it back home in the UK. When I was in the boarding school, my mom was like, God, I think God gave you a nice features, a nice body. If you don't make use of it and you die, God will ask you, what did you let God do? So that was like the motivation, I was like, I bet if mom said it, I'm doing it, So I just started.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
came from
shout
your
out,
mother.
like, pause real quick. Like, shout out to your mom, because like, stuck in the middle is about like, lawyer, doctor, engineer, or disgrace to the family. But like, so you doing like the photography, phenomenal job with it, and your mom saying, yo, do modeling.
Nah, real life.
Shout out to you.
Real life, yeah. She was like, yeah, God is gonna ask you. So I said, Baba, but Oluwa is involved now. I just started, man. Like, and one time I was going to, I used to go to PG when I came here first, like fresh off the boat. Shout out to that for me. I was going to school and I was at a bus stop. It was Alan, the photographer. I was going to school and this guy was at a bus stop. He saw me. He was like, "You have a nice skin tone." I'm like, "Bro." I was like, "Bro, chill out, bro." It was, "Oh, no, I'm a photographer." I'm like, bet. It was, "Oh, you want to come out for a test shoot?" I'm like, "Well, what is a test shoot?" That's how bad I didn't know what a test shoot was, So we linked up, we did a couple of headshots and stuff like that. And, people started, "Oh my God. They feel me, "Oh my God, you look so good." I'm like, "I bet." If I can get y'all to say, "Oh my God, I'm doing it." So I just started.
You get that you get that kind of reaction from like Tiwa or like Jidenna. How was it like working with them? They're humble.
Yeah, very humble. Surprisingly, very humble for someone at that magnitude.
Yeah, man.
So actually reached out to who? Did you reach out to them or?
You wrote the email or like phone call?
It's a lot that goes into it.
A lot of channels you have to go through.
A lot of channels that involves in it. So sometimes you get a reaction, sometimes you don't. Mm-hmm. So you only hope for the best.
So say, for our listeners, right? Because here in Stuck in the Middle, we inspire the next generation, or even our generation right now. You know what I mean? So say if your peers are like they're trying to get in the same field you are, and same to you too, Yaga. You know what I mean? Like
Yaga.
It's good, bro. Yaga, all the shit. Yaga.
Hey, you ever clown like this all the time?
Yeah, we do this every day. Lucky we are online right now.
It's crazy, man. But anyways,
what's the secret? If you can spill it,
there's no secret.
Yeah.
It's just hard work. That's it. It's just hard work. It comes times where you become very frustrated, but you have to think of the bigger picture. So you can ask my staff that work with me.
And when he says staff, this man got a staff. Like I saw the email for like it's like writer, it was like 15 people, man. How old are you, dog?
I'm in my 20s. How about that?
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
man.
But no, it's a lot that involved in creating it. It's a lot that goes into it. So I mean, like I said, it gets frustrating. And at times I'm not the easiest person to deal with just because I'm so particular in how I want things and how things should be done. And I mean, most of the goals that I set for myself, I think is achievable. So it might not seem achievable, but it is achievable. So, and one thing that I enjoy about the people that I work with is they trust the vision, no matter how crazy it might seem.
Of course,
they trust the vision, and that's all that matters. So.
Man, it seemed like you literally took your time and handpicked each person on your team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what were you looking for?
Just dedication, really. And because I pushed them to the max. So every single one of them can tell you that I pushed them to the max.
So has there been a point where you had like a little,
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me ask you, are these individuals like your peers, or are they older than you?
Yes, most of them are older than me. Some of them are my peers. Some of them are younger, but for the most part, I would say majority of them are older than me. So
because sometimes you can find it hard, like trying to give direction on what.
Not
you
really.
Want.
No, yeah, it's never been like that in the squad. Everybody understands. He's the man. Sometimes I'm like, damn, PK, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Have a Snicker bar or something. Sometimes I'm like, damn, PK, is this you? 1 minute, but he's cool. I understand it. I've experienced that.
So he transformed.
Like, yeah.
I mean, that is
yeah,
actually accurate, though.
Yeah, man.
I tell people that all the time. Just go and watch that commercial. You'll understand.
Yeah, for real.
So, like, I could be in like, a a bubbly mood and just
all of a sudden it's just like, damn, PK, like really, bro.
Yeah. And when I'm on set, I'm like a totally different person. So it's completely different. Like this person that you're seeing right now, come on set,
just quiet.
Totally different person.
And I can't say nothing because he has a lot of dirt on me, you know. He has a lot of dirt on me. Yeah. Really embarrassing pictures of me, so I can't even say nothing. He might leak them joints. Oh, this guy has an archive of really embarrassing pictures of me. So all I can do is
all of Yaga's exes,
bro.
I know who the contact.
It's up for sale.
It's man. I plead the fifth, man. I'll just do whatever you want me to do.
I know
if you got the bags.
What is your background?
What do you mean?
Like, where you from?
Sierra Leone, original. Okay.
Salon Baba.
Salon Baba.
Shout out to all my Sierra Sissy.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're definitely breaking grounds out here, stuck in the middle, man.
Of course.
Yeah,
man. I mean, we in Sierra Leone now.
We in the UK.
Oh, Ghana. Yeah, Ghana too. I'm Ghanaian. Don't. Yeah. I'm still a Ghanaian, but I'm telling you.
Ghana boy.
Ghana boy.
Ghana boy.
Oh, nah.
Well, like, as far as background, still, like, you know, did you study photography in school?
Yes.
Where?
I don't want to say it was a waste of money. No, because I really, I would.
You can't say that.
It was totally a waste of money. A lot of money. Still paying for it.
You learned something that you were able to.
Yeah. It was a waste of money, literally, because I went going into it because I already knew that I had a passion for it. So going into it, I felt that I was delayed. So, but I had to. So, because, you know, you need that background. Mm-hmm. But just going into it, because everything that I was learning from them, I had already self-taught myself. Mm-hmm. So while I was there, I was learning new things. You know, by the time they got to the things that I already learned, I was far ahead. So I felt that, you know, it was a delayed process. Okay, so, yeah.
So it's like from a university or?
Yeah.
You graduated with it? Mm-hmm. Well, at least you could, at least your parents are proud that you actually got a degree, right?
Yeah. Like you said earlier, lawyer, doctor.
The parents is like, where is the bag?
I want to come and take pictures of my son in cap and gown.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Oh, man.
So like that, I want to ask you about like parallel. Mm-hmm. How many issues do you do? And first of all, why print?
Yeah.
Our focus is the continent of Africa. We're behind, sad to say. Print publication still lives in Africa.
Yeah.
You got subscriptions in Africa?
That's the goal for 2017.
Okay, got you.
So,
you need more beer?
Only 1 or 2. Or 3.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, print publication still lives in Africa because the lack of technology. Mm-hmm. So first off, not everybody have 24-hour electricity. Yeah. Not everybody have access to internet. Mm-hmm. But print, everyone have access to that.
Definitely.
You can go to your local store, pick up a newspaper or pick up a magazine or any of that and still be able to share it with a whole bunch of people. So over here now, print publication is dead. So, but our goal is to hit every single market. So, but at the end game, our goal is to dominate the continent.
Yeah. So where can people find this print?
Print, it's online.
It's
ParallelMags.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can subscribe yearly. You can get a current issue. It's really up.
How much does it cost?
I would say though, like yesterday at the issue party, that's a dope price. $40, and you get a T-shirt, a bag, a magazine. And
digital subscription.
Digital subscription.
Yeah. That's, man.
So, I mean, we created it in a way so that it could be affordable to everybody.
Yeah. Gotcha. So with bringing that approach, like how many prints do you want to do in a year?
Our goal is to have 2 major issues and then 3 special edition issues. So the special edition issues focus on a single individual, whereas we're highlighting them and talking about who they are and what they do and how they're influencing the continent of Africa or the people of Africa. And then the 2 issues, which are larger issues, and that one, it's a collaborative effort of different designers. So from jewelry designers to clothing designers to models. Our goal is we're looking for models who represent our continent, so people of African descent, to collaborate with. The first 2 issues, I had to shoot it by myself. My goal is not to do that because it's a lot of work. Because the whole concept of the magazine was to incorporate, young up and coming talent in the diaspora and back home.
Yeah.
So,
and it's working because Yaga is like,
of course.
Oh man, I wish. I mean, I'm trying, bro. Like for real, it's hard. But I mean, if you look at where we started and where we are now, you can see like a major difference. So you can always be like, all right, cool. If this year I'm here, next year I can definitely do better. And I have a lot of like people back home be like, hey, we saw you in this flight. I'm like, hey, are you sure? Like, yeah, that's you. I'm like, yeah, man. We're just working. And the whole Jidenna thing was like amazing, man. It was amazing. It was a dope experience. They had us fly back to New York for a music video. I don't know if you knew about it. Yeah, it was amazing. The video is called.
He was actually.
My niggas. It was awesome.
Shout out to Jidenna, man.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Trusting you
cool
guys
dude,
to come,
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool dude.
I admire what you're doing, man, because like you said, doing print in Africa, that gives people something to aspire to, you know, and in the way you do it so tastefully.
I mean, that's the goal. Our goal is to start knocking down some of those stereotypes, and not everybody can be lawyers and doctors. So, but there's there's fields for everyone. So I had a conversation not too long ago, and in Africa, it's like the new thing now, everybody wants to be an IT specialist. Which is like, okay. But the thing that they don't understand is someone has to take care of the trash. Someone has to take care of water. Yeah. Someone has to, do all these other jobs. Electricians, plumber. Like if your toilet goes clogged, who's gonna do it if no one knows how to unclog it?
I can hack it.
Yeah.
Put a password on that.
Good luck with that. But I mean, it's just things of that nature. Like every single person have to, not everybody can be a lawyer, doctor. Yeah, it's cool for certain individuals to do that. Not everybody can go to universities, but it's other things that make society go a long way. So, and that's the whole concept.
I mean, like going back home, right? One thing I really realized, one thing I realized, right, is like when you go to school, right, you graduate from university, you got to take an exam to actually get in the workforce. So imagine this: you're going to a 4-year university, right? And then you got the other kids who actually go to vocational school, like some technical school, whatever. They graduate in 2 years, right? Those who go to a 4-year school, you find them down the road, let's say 5-6 years later. They the people, doing nothing. They're the people pushing the trucks and all whatnot. And then those who actually went to vocational schools are doing, doing much better.
That's how the British system is, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of sad, but I mean, that's how it is.
I mean, but it works for society.
I mean, it does. I went to a boarding school, high school. My high school was a boarding school, and it was literally like military. Wherever you guys go to training, you have a siren wake you up. We have siesta, meaning that you have to go to sleep at a certain time. You have to wake up, make your bed. So eventually, it made you a better person. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
Yeah, it made you a better person. So no matter how like people view it, over here they don't even have high school, boarding school, nothing like that. Back in the UK, high school was a boarding school. You're far away from your parents. They'll give you a little money. You have to learn how to manage it. If the money is done before the end of the month, you have to literally go sell your body. But anyway, that's for another discussion. But it was tough.
Hey, yo, man.
I'll just save that, PK. It was tough. It was very tough.
He's still in therapy.
Yes. But it just made us a better person, Yeah, for real.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, yo, man.
I've never laughed so much at this.
So, PK, the next issue, like, you let the cat out the bag of who you guys are targeting or who you got have on board?
No. But because we don't even know. So we have an idea, but we don't know. We never know until, it comes out.
So is it like every month, like when you release it, is it every month?
Too much work.
Is it quarterly?
Yeah, he said 3 issue, 3 major, and
3
two,
major issue and 2
special.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
3 special edition and then 2 major issues.
I want like you see as far as like I'm saying like teaming up with Jidenna and like Tiwa said, do you get that money back?
PK, did you get that money back?
This is the
I'm
thing.
talking as far as like I'm saying like
This
sales
this is the thing. It's
because
not.
I will go on the record and say I haven't seen her post it.
It's not. Well, it's the fun. It's funny how that works, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, okay.
But the thing is with publication and what we do, it's not about the money, because if you go in there thinking you're going to make money, you're not. So it takes at least 5 to 10 years before you actually start seeing money
the bag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So but that's not our goal. Our goal is to produce quality work and for people to see like, yo, this was produced by a group of Africans and be amazed. That's our goal. And we're representing our people in the right way. So that is our end goal. So whether we make money, we lose money,
Break even.
That's not that's not what we're looking at.
That's stuck in the middle right there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all about the message.
I'm
Exactly.
definitely going to
Facts.
subscribe, man. What you do, I'm very, very into it, and I love it, man.
Thank you.
I really love it.
And I would say you came back
Yeah.
to this, where we worked, and he brought the first issue. And that was a good.
Yeah.
That was good. I got a picture. Man.
What was the boss saying?
I want to know
what was the boss saying?
I mean, they're very supportive, so it's always love. It's always love whenever I visit. So it's always love. So I got an email from the main dog.
Do they get a sense of this people that you
I mean, that's the goal. I think
she listens to this podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now you gonna make him.
That's why I said it. So
You're gonna start filtering what he's saying.
No. Shout out to her. She's number one supporter. So but she did send me a message, which was really touching. So
dope,
she's always there. So she's like, yeah. So, but no, it's cool.
Dope, man. Yaga, man.
Yeah, bro.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I heard about you, man.
You did? You did, bro?
It's confirming now.
From what? From a woman or?
He's a thought.
From a woman.
From a woman. Yep, definitely from a woman.
He's always thought to.
It's confirmed, man. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
You know this guy has links to Gunner, right?
Much. That's what's up. That's much.
I heard his nickname is Side. It's a side dude.
Hey.
Oh, side nigga.
That's what I heard, man.
We have to talk about
modeling.
We can't. We can't talk about that one.
That one I didn't know.
Another podcast. Another podcast. I'll be willing.
Love this guy.
But yeah, man, it's kind of funny because we like literally know the same people. I saw him the same day I saw you. That was actually my birthday too.
Yeah, it was your birthday.
Yeah. So me and what's his name?
Kelly.
Kelly.
You was the one with the suit.
Yeah, with the red suit.
Whatever happened with the red suit. Okay, let's not talk about that. It was me, the red one.
I was like, I'm like looking at all this hood dudes. You know what I mean? And I see this one dude with a suit just walk. I'm like,
yeah. Angie's my cousin, so. It was my love, but whatever happened that day, let's just not try to keep it away from the podcast. That day was amazing, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man,
yeah, man.
It was definitely an amazing day, man.
For real.
How'd you? We had Patrick. We had Jason. He was the second guest on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Third. Yeah, and I was actually third. I was actually surprised to see him, like the writer.
Oh yeah. Jason has been with us.
Oh, the poet
since day one.
Since
day one. Yeah.
Yo, I thought it was a recent addition.
No. Jason's been with us since day one. We did Mame together when we did the first full issue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wrote the article on Mame. So he was supposed to do Jidenna too, but he had to go out of town. So,
okay, how's it like working with Jason?
It's cool. Like this is the thing. It's hard to break out of your comfort zone, but working with Jason, he understands the craziness of how my brain works. So I'll call him up and like, yo, Jason, this is the idea, blah, blah, blah. This is the thing that, you know, he'll tell you too. Like, I'll get an idea and I'm like, yo, Yaga, let's get in the studio. It'll be like instantaneously. So, and then working with celebrities and things of that nature is unpredictable. So you'll be working with them. You'll be in talks for, let's say, months. And then all of a sudden they'll just call you like, yo, I can do it next week. And you're like, what? Next week? And then you literally have to put a whole production together in less than a week. Like, that's the same thing that with Tiwa, it was so crazy. And when it comes down to crunch time, because we're in talks, I think for a month or probably less than that. And then I finally got the go, and like, you know, they was like, okay, so she'll be in town for 3 days and you got to figure it out. I'm like, huh? 3 days? So it's like instantly. So I have to call everybody who I can think of and say, oh, are you available that day? And, you know, this is the concept and this is what we got to do. And, you know, everybody that worked on this issue, well, every issue that I work on, I never tell them who they're working on. So they come on set and they're just like, so like,
that's dope.
This last issue,
be
like,
very careful. My cousin had that type of
we have paramedics on set. We have nurses and doctors. But no, this issue, like, it was top notch. Like, no one like knew who they were working with. So, because one thing I want them to just be as creative as possible when they come on set or prior to coming on set. Mm-hmm. So if they know exactly who it is, then they'll get starstruck or things of that nature. Like, for me, that doesn't work. I just see them as regular people. Yeah. So I haven't had an experience with anybody yet that comes on set and it's just like very nasty and rude and all that. But no. But with this one, with the Tiwa issue, she, you know, everybody came on set, and then when she walked on set, she was like, I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, you didn't tell us? You didn't tell us? Right. I'm like, it's just another day on set. So, but no, everybody was really humble. She was really humble. She was nice to everyone. She came on set.
Did she have any special requests? Like, I want Skittles in the bowl.
No.
You know, I want Skittles in a Red Bull.
Her only request was, I want Jamaican food. So she was like, yeah, make sure you have, what is it?
Oxtail.
Oxtail, yes. She was like, make sure you have oxtail.
And they never have it.
She didn't even eat the oxtail.
You ever been to a Jamaican restaurant? Yaga, we not have that.
we not have that.
But no, like, no, she's totally not.
Yo, do you do like, you know, on the side, like, you know, somebody want like a graduation shoot, baby shower? Like,
every now and then.
Every now and then.
You gotta stack the what'd you call it? The bag?
The bag.
Bag.
So is that like the only thing you do?
Yeah,
full time. Full time.
Yeah.
Full time. I wish I'm trying. That's the goal. I'm trying to be like PK, do full time.
What do you do? Like,
yeah, I mean, at the moment, I model full time, but right now I'm exclusive with people that I shoot with. If it's not PK, I owe him a lot. So even if I'm sleeping and he calls me, you know, hey, Yaga, you know, can we do this shoot? I mean,
he's like, no.
Yeah, I've been dodging. I'm like, yeah, talk to my manager. But yeah.
He's big time now.
No, all lies, man. That's big time. But it's just time, man. We've not had the time. We have like a lot of concept we want to shoot. Because I said, like, our shoots are usually like spontaneous. Yeah. So we don't. He tells me, okay, this is the look we're going for. I'll just come up, you know, we just make it happen. But we've not really shot like anything like recently. We're just trying to make sure wherever we put up next. Nobody has seen like wherever we're gonna put, like, yeah, we just want it to be different because I feel as though we literally have done everything, like, you know.
No,
I mean, not in that way,
no.
but
See, I wasn't thinking that. Not yet.
I feel as though, yeah, we've done a lot of work, you know. So
no, but the new issue, he doesn't even know.
Yeah, I
he just comes on set and we shoot.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I don't.
But the new issue is like a totally new vibe. So it's like a 360 away from
everything. Yeah.
So what do you do, like a day job?
Day job. I work in DC. I'm a leasing agent. I sell apartments, you know. So I got to hook up for the apartments and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
No discount though.
Like luxury apartments.
Yeah, luxury apartments.
Do you see the way this guy dressed?
Chill, bro.
I could tell you hang around a lot of money. You know what I mean?
We trying.
A lot of bags.
That's a lot of bags.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, as we talk about Africa, at the end of the day, I don't really want to keep working over here. I want to start my own like business back home, buy a couple of properties, who like start building a couple of properties and then manage it or have people manage it. So I don't have to necessarily be there, but I have people doing that. Yeah. So I can be here just on some beach relaxing and the bags just start coming in. So right now it's just experience, you know. I'm just trying to get all the experience I can and start my own business, you know. But more than I want to do that full time. But after I see 1 or 2 wrinkles, you know, it's time to go. But right now, since the wrinkles ain't here, I might as well.
I
you feel me?
African.
Yeah, you feel me? The jeans are too powerful. For real.
Question for both of you. You start like what model do you look up to? And then for you, what photographer you get?
What model do I look up to?
Yeah.
Not to be bougie, but
now, who inspired you?
Yaga.
I never really had like
Yaga.
a model that I look up to. I have a person that I look up to, but he's not even a model. Because I feel as though
who's that?
Like the person I look up to is cliche, but he's Jesus. But
it is Sunday. Amen.
Good answer.
It's cliche, but yeah, you know. I look up to that man, you know. But anyway, I don't have a model that I look up to like, oh yeah, I want to be like this one. I don't want to be put like in a
box.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to do everything possible. So if I'm doing Ankara, I want to be able to do the same shoes that they do in Vogue. Because as PK said earlier, there's a lot of like cultural discrimination. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. In like the big industry, I don't want them to feel as oh, you're only good for this thing, or you can only do this, you can't do that. Because you know, as you can see, I'm not tall, I'm not short, I'm in between here and there. You know, So sometimes when you go for casting in New York, they tell you, oh, yeah, we have your type. I'm like,
dirty place,
bro. One time I had to like literally stand my ground. I'm like, bro, you don't have my type. I told them to bring their best model out. Me and the person who challenge right now, it's a competition. They did, and you know what happened. What happened. You know,
see this guy on the runway.
Yeah. It's not arrogance, but sometimes you have to like push. You have to fight.
Definitely, yeah.
Be like, nah, you don't have my type. You say, oh, we have your type. I'm like, no, you don't have my type, bro. Do you see this bald head? Like, no, you know,
the skin,
this melanin popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy out there. Like it's difficult. A lot of people like, you know, they think like being a model, being a, you know, it's a trend.
I think it's easy,
bro.
It's a full-time job,
man. People think it's easy. Oh,
it's not.
You just have to look pretty behind the camera, and you get people liking you, and it's luxurious. I'm like, bro, you guys don't know. It's difficult for black models, especially, man. I'm telling you, it's difficult.
And that's just the business aspect of it too.
Yeah, the business is difficult, man. I'm telling you.
The art part of it is it's on another level.
Yeah,
you can look a certain way because I've worked with a lot of people who think they're pretty, or and you put them in front of a camera and they give you the worst images, and you're like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, you have to know your angles. Yeah. You have to know how to stand. You have to, you know, the girls have this pose. They raise one leg. Yeah. Try to convince you to have big, anyway, but they don't, you know, illusion.
I'm gonna need the ladies to dead man.
For real, man. I love the ladies, so I can't even complain, man. For real. Man. But that's what it is. It's not luxury, man. It's hard work. Just like everything, you have to put your all into it. Like right now, everybody wants to become a photographer, a model, IT specialist. Yahoo's it. But you know, it's crazy, man.
I'm gonna flip it.
I think 419 needs to be radio code.
I'm gonna flip the question for you, though. I'm gonna flip the question for you, but because, like, you know, saying like your work is dope, bro. Like it goes without saying. Anybody who sees it, it speaks for itself. But who are you? Instead of, you know, saying somebody you look up to, who you trying to be better than? Like, so, you know, saying Michael Jackson, as far as music.
Michael Jackson is my inspiration. Every time I listen to Michael, like, it's usually days that I'm like, oh, man. And then I listen to Michael, I watch something that he's done. I'm like, boom. Like, yo, time to get back to work. So, my goal is to be better. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Every time, with every issue, with everything that I do, it's just topping it. It's, you know, I went through a phase when the first issue came out, and I'm like, yo, what do I do next? Because I'm like, I put so much thought and so much effort into the first one, and trying to recreate that and actually top it. I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. So like I literally had to take off some time just to think and regroup and then come back. I'm like, okay, so forget all that. Just create. Mm-hmm. So I went, and then my hard drive, because I had finished the the issue.
Sad story.
The hard drive crashed and we lost every single thing.
I know that.
But I mean, for me, I bounced back. It only took me like what, 2 days. I'm like,
that's
okay.
not too
I'm like 2 days. Like there's nothing you can do. Just get back to it.
Definitely.
So 2 days later, I'm like, yo, that's a sign. Maybe it wasn't great. Let's create something. But now the stuff that I'm creating for the new issue, it's like on another level. Like I feel that I'm taking it to a level that, you know, I didn't think I was capable of. Mm-hmm. So. But I mean, back to your question as far as like looking up to someone. I mean, I don't research and say, oh, this is a specific photographer or this is a specific person that I, you know, want to emulate. Mm-hmm. It's just, I just want to create. Mm-hmm. I look at a lot of stuff and I'm inspired by just art and I'm inspired by culture. And I try to learn as much as possible about the continent, because our goal is not to just represent the West or the North or the East. I try to get a little bit from each continent. I mean, from each country. In Africa, and represent that. So when you're looking at it, you feel connected in some way. Yeah. So
pretty much it's just when you pick a parallel magazine, you definitely getting connected to the continent of Africa.
That's the whole goal.
Dope.
So with the models, with the hair.
Let me ask a little cynical question, right? Mm-hmm. If both of you had to swap places with one person, just for one day.
Okay.
Well, who would it be?
Oh, you first. That way I can learn what you say, bro. You first, PK.
I mean, for me, right now at this present state, I would say 2 people actually.
Okay.
One is the editor of Vogue, Anna Wintour. I think she's a freaking genius business-wise. Yeah. I just want to tap into that mind and see how she goes about doing it, and just study as much as possible. Mm-hmm. And then the other, as far as like creativity, Michael, of course. So like, I just want to tap into that and see like, yo, like it's you know, it's reinventing. It's so new and fresh, no matter, you know, when. But I mean, those are the like, he creates ageless.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my 10. Okay. If I had to like shoot, the first person would probably be the N-info guy, the new editor-in-chief of Vogue. Because I mean, he's from Africa. He's literally Ghanaian, and I just want to see how it started, the challenges he went through to get to where it is now. Because that's like literally like a blessing, you know, for the African continent, for us to get somebody like him to represent us. Yeah, that's dope.
And
like an usher in that African vibe.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'll definitely would like to switch places with him. Hey, can I say my second option?
Yeah.
The second option is kind of that man. How did you know? Very true. I want to switch places with Kanye too, because I think he's a creative genius, man. Yeah. That guy, I feel as though he's missing the studio a lot of time. I don't care what people say about him.
The funny thing is, I understand
him too. You know what I'm saying?
Like everything he does, I think is just so genius.
Yeah, he's very artistic. You know, I feel as though he's just misunderstood in this world, day and age. You know, it's mad.
My thing is because people are followers nowadays. Anybody that does something different automatically get put in a box as doing something
or say something different, you know.
I understand he speaks his mind, he does what he want to do.
Exactly.
So he creates. So
yeah. Apart from the Kardashian part, that's what
I mean, that's part of the genius.
No, you know,
that's part of the genius. I mean, but he said it, yo. Everything that Kanye has ever said, he's done it.
For real,
and I respect that.
Yes, So definitely that would be my second option, you know. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Man,
we
don't want this to end, but you know what I mean?
it is what it is. Of course.
We can go on and
on.
Oh, one last thing, by the way. One last question, right? not really a question, anyways. For those who are trying to break bounds into the field you guys are, what advice do you have for them?
Oh shoot! Personally, I would just tell them to be. I mean, yeah, everybody says I love be yourself, but it's really important though. Like you have to be yourself.
You have to, because it can easily change.
Man, I'm telling you, because my goal, I always tell PK this. Instead of me going out to New York and chasing the brands and the agencies, I want to brand myself to the point where they will come looking for me. Yep. And it's possible because it's hype, If they see, they see you in every major things, they'll be like, who is that? And then they'll start looking for you. I'd rather brand myself, like really brand myself properly than sell myself short because I want one or two promotions in some mags. I'd rather brand myself with my people, people, than go out chasing and selling myself short, selling my show or doing some other, for a short time enjoyment.